Visma bike looking for another team time trial victory. Victor Campanos, the former European time trial champion, leads off first and gets this squad underway. Pavel Sivakov at the back right now as Marc Soler gets into the slipstream of the Frenchman. They lose their first rider. It's a bit of a unique team time trial in Paris-Nice. It's an opportunity for the teams to trial and test ahead of this year's Tour de France in Barcelona, the opening stage, a team time trial of 19 kilometers in Barcelona. Jonas Vingegaard looking to try and take back a huge chunk of time on his rivals in the general classification. Onto the slight rise, coming into the finish here in Puy-sur-Loire. They're still in the green, and this is going to be an exceptional performance from Visma Leasebike. That puts them straight into first place currently, depending on body shape and what the data gives them and what the data tells them. They're not just bound by one brand, and so the little track, they can really utilize that, and hence seeing they're all in different helmets, all with a white helmet, however, still looking. Up next, it's the Ineos Grenadiers. Oscar Onley, Dorian Gordon, Michal Kwiatkowski, Carlos Rodriguez, Joshua Tarling, Kevin Vauquelin and Samuel Watson. Meanwhile, Lidl Trek come to the intermediate checkpoint. They're still in the green currently. They're challenging the time set by Decathlon CMA CGM, and they just go fastest by 1.75 of a second. They're first with an average speed of 54 kilometers per hour, a time of 15 minutes and 32 seconds. New paint job for the Ineos Grenadiers on their time trial bike. Interesting, actually. I saw Dave Brailsford and Geraint Thomas doing a recon of the team time trial course this morning. Is the time going to be for EF Education Easy Post? Currently being led off by Marijn Vandenberg, the Dutchman, who did a sterling lead out for Lamperti on the opening day. You'll see Samuel Watson puts his thumb down. He's just indicating to the team car behind that he's not able to go through and do a turn. Huge turn done by the Czech rider, and look at this from Juan Ayuso as he starts to accelerate and he starts to inject some serious pace. They're still in the green. They're currently still in first position. The time ticks down. Can they get there in time to try and knock Decathlon CMA CGM off the top spot? 13 seconds and they come to the line. Lidl Trek go faster by 8 seconds. The Ineos Grenadiers coming up to the intermediate checkpoint. They set a time of 15 minutes and 19 seconds, 12 seconds faster than Lidl Trek. Kevin Vauquelin coming into the hoardings, into the barriers. Time is still green, and will he reach the finish line in time to give the Ineos Grenadiers the stage victory? They do, and the Ineos Grenadiers go fastest by 2.4 seconds. He pulls off and he says, that's enough. He's completely spent. To try and set the best time possible. They come to the line. That's enough for 6th place. Well, there we have it. Stage 3 of Paris-Nice, won by the Ineos Grenadiers, beating Lidl Trek by 2 seconds. This is how the general classification looks. Juan Ayuso leads the yellow jersey at Paris-Nice by 2 seconds ahead of Frenchman Kevin Vauquelin.